So you're a real estate agent or you're aspiring to be one. And as you know, commissions don't come easy. When they do, it's glorious. When they come in a lot, it's amazing. But there's going to be times when commissions don't come in between sales, or maybe you're starting out and it's hard to get it going. For you to be a successful real estate agent, you need something to keep your head above water when times are a little slow or you have a tough time getting going. After all, many people say this is a business of attrition. Who could stick it out through the hard times? Whether it's a dip in the economy, or you're just having a tough time getting sales, whatever it may be. So therefore, you need a side hustle. So what is the best side hustle for you as a real estate agent? Well, let me be clear. When you do a side hustle, you want something that utilizes your knowledge that you're gaining as a real estate agent. You want something that provides flexibility so that you're always available to your clients whenever they need you. And you want something that brings in regular passive income. And even better if one has an endless upside. So what would that be? So these days, what you should do is learn how to create content online. There is no downside to this. Let me explain. So you are a real estate agent. Let's say there's some aspect of real estate that you love, that you absolutely are just like all about. Obviously, when you sell a house, you sell the entire property, but there may be something in particular that you just could talk endlessly about. Let's say it's about gardening, or maybe it's about interior design, or how to set up a living room, or how to build a bed. Just some small aspect of real estate that you particularly enjoy. Let's use gardening as an example. What you would do is create content about gardening. Now, you create this content online first and foremost for yourself. You're databasing, you're writing down your knowledge, you're organizing your knowledge. You're organizing well everything you know about gardening, obviously in the context of selling a home and real estate, but basically this is focusing on gardening. Then what you could do with that is you could offer that information to other people. Now you're enhancing your expertise as a real estate agent. Obviously, you're talking about this specific subject, but it shows that you're a knowledgeable real estate agent as a whole as well. Now, the next level to this is you could start to give this away to people like a glorified business card, or you can start to sell it. You can start to sell this information for a little bit of money, maybe $10 a month, maybe $10 one time. So you get some extra passive income. You can make it a little more expensive if you start offering a little more information, a little more details. You see, these days, it's not about the information. Information's everywhere, anywhere, which makes it feel like, honestly, it's nowhere. The important thing is trust and clarity. The same skills that make you a good real estate agent. Let's be honest. If somebody needs to sell their house, all the information's out there. But they hire a real estate agent because they trust you and they need the clarity. There's just too much information for them to filter through and go through. It's not saying they can't do themselves, but they need you for that. And that same trust and clarity can help you to sell content online, whether it's an ebook, whether it's subscription-based content, so a reoccurring fee, whether it's a course, or maybe you even want to sell a coaching program on how to do it. Coaching program may not work for a lot of real estate agents because you want to focus on assisting clients, but just throwing it out there, it is an option. It's all about marketing your expertise. I don't say just do something simple like a listing, how to list your home or how to buy a home, because that's pie in the sky stuff that you could give away to your clients for free and they could look at. And frankly, nobody's going to look at it because that information is too common. You want to find something that's a little bit niche-y, but within the space that you're working, within this real estate space. And we could go through so many ideas. Maybe you're talking about foundation repair. Maybe you're talking about roofs. Maybe you're talking about pool design. Something that has a niche within this world of real estate that you could talk about when you're talking to your clients. I want you to think about this. At first, you may be like, no, but really think about it. Because if you do it right, it's not as hard to do as you think. Not only could it enhance your career by making you look more knowledgeable to the public, but it could also bring in some passive income. And there's no bad side to this. Worst case scenario, You're just documenting what you know and sharing it to the world. Think about like you taking notes and you take really good notes. And other people are like, you take really good notes. Can I see your notes? Sure. Here you go. Happen all the time in universities. So just think of it that way. On the most minimal level, you're documenting information for yourself, organize your thoughts in a really clear way. The second level, you're sharing it with the world so they can see that information as well. And then it's a beautiful business card that makes you look super smart. The next level, maybe you could sell that information and get some passive income while you're trying to sell homes based upon the information you're learning while working with those homes. And obviously on the greatest level, it becomes a lot more than passive income. It surpasses what you make in commissions, and you're doing the commissions on the side, and this becomes your primary, which could also be amazing. Either way, there's no downside to trying to pursue this side hustle. Think about it and let me know what you think.